Here we are at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday Night Baseball on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Antonio Senzatella, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage.
At the plate, Kermit Yellowhorse. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Skied down the left field line. Nimmo in pursuit, and they can't run it down. Slapped hard the opposite way. Nimmo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Ketel Marte. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Now to the plate, Kermit Yellowhorse,
right
and he's about as dangerous as they come.
Kermit.
Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in, Kermit Yellowhorse.
The right fielder, number 4, Kermit Yellowhorse.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Right here,
and
on the
that
back,
just misses the pool as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Into the box now, Dalton Lyons.
Now
He singled
batting,
his last time up.
Yeah, and just
Dalton.
another simple single to the outfield would be a
Lyons.
big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so
Now batting.
it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Lucroy.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line
Go
drive to
home,
left.
go home, go home, go home.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1-run story. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Let's play ball. 3. That's ball 4. 3 out. Out. 3. Out. Out. 3 out.
Coming to the plate now, Kermit's Yellow Horse.
The bat.
He'll try to follow
The
up
right
the
fielder.
double in his last
Kermit.
at-bat with another big hit
Yellow
right here.
Horse.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Cowan.
right
He's gone
fielder,
hitless in
number
this
5.
one, Dan, and he's not
Josh.
alone.
No, he's
Now
not,
in.
Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yellow Horse has a beat on it, and the inning is over.
Ladies
Mets
and
leave
gentlemen,
1.
please
They
join
still
us
find
for the
themselves
traditional
down 6-0.
7th-inning stretch.
Let's play ball. Out. 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Skied into straightaway right. Yellow Horse has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Play ball. 3. 4-4. Take your base. 3. Out.
Coming to the plate now, Kermit's Yellow
right
Horse.
fielder,
He got
number
on
4.
top of one and was a ground out
Kermit.
victim last time.
Yellow Horse.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to
Turn,
left
dig,
field.
dig.
On the run is Nimmo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Mets nothing.
Let's play ball. He's out.
That's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Arizona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Antonio Senzatella earned his 5th win of the year. Jacob deGrom permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show
And
as we
now,
welcome you inside Chase Field in downtown Phoenix.
2021
Tonight, Game 2 of this
Arizona
3-game weekend
Diamondbacks.
series between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball next. Robbie Ray gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to.
Into the box now, Kermit Yellow
Batting
Horse,
third.
as he'll get his
The right
first
fielder,
opportunity in this one.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
And the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Another 0-2 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Botts is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. On to the second inning here in the desert with no score. Coming to the plate, Kermit Yellow Horse comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Lyons. He flew out in his last at-bat. Yellow Horse on at first, nobody out. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound. And then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Pops this one up. Thames is there, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Bradley Jr.
The 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping in, James Durango. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 0 for 4.
Durango.
Three balls, no strikes. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Play ball. 3. You're out.
Digging in now, Juan Lagares. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Yellow Horse makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Let's play ball. Out.
Now batting, Kermit Yellow Horse. He singled his last time up.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So digging in now, Dalton Lyons, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that brings in Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy.
The set and the 1-1. This is lifted out to left. Butts is in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down. In to score the runner from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do.
Ball four, take the base. 3. Out. Out. Take out. Out. That's ball four. Out. Ball four, take the base.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for New York, number 4. The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Hit the other way out toward right field. The Yellow Horse will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Heat base. Yeah.
Now in the box, Kermit's Yellow Horse.
Now
He'll try to follow
right
up the
fielder,
double in his last
Kermit.
at-bat with another
Yellow
big hit
Horse.
right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
In there, a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dalton
next for the
Lyons.
Diamondbacks.
He got on top of
The
one and
left
was a
fielder,
ground out victim
Dalton.
last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this
Lyons.
pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dalton Lyons is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what
Now
does he
batting.
do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the
Jonathan.
strike.
We're in the 7th inning now of a
Moore.
4-3 ball game. Softly
He's up
hit
right here,
down
right
to
here,
third,
right here.
likely no shot at 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and even after the bobble, it's a double play, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. Arizona's on top, 4-3.
Play ball. Out. Out. He's out. Out. Yeah. Ball four, take the base. 3. Out. Out. He's out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Arizona Diamondbacks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Robbie Ray with his 4th win this season. Archie Bradley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
afternoon baseball at Chase Field on a fine Sunday in the desert Southwest. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Warren Miller is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performance.
Plate, Kermit Yellowhorse, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping up now, Kermit Yellowhorse. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and the Diamondbacks forge ahead. It's now 3-2.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much wealth they give him. It's definitely getting...
That hit him. First base.
So a runner on first with one out now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Yellowhorse is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Hey, ball. Hey, now. Full. Take the base. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
Now at the plate, Kermit Yellowhorse.
Number 4.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Betty, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Line drive base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon, and that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dalton Lyons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lyons.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. A hit in two tries so far.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Yellow Horse is off at first with 2 away. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. And yet another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Nimmo, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Bradley Jr.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another chance? James Durango.
Number
Career
9.
numbers against Julio Teheran. He's 1 for 2.
Durango.
0-2. Here it is. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead this one 4-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Juan Lagares.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Yellow Horse has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Play ball. Out. 3. He's out. Out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Kermit Yellow Horse. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
That's ball 4. Out. 3.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Now batting.
He was a ground out victim last time up.
Plawecki.
The 1-2. This is in the air out to right field. Yellow Horse moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Play ball. Out. 4-4. Take the ball. He's out. Good.
Ready for another shot now. Kermit Yellow Horse. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Yellow Horse.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now Dalton Lyons, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. A pause and the 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. He'll throw home with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, B.J. Shell.
B.J. Shell.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Yellow Horse sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. This game's all tied at 4. Into the box, George Springer. Go ahead run at first, nobody out.
George.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Yellow Horse makes the play, 1 away.
Let's play ball.
Ready once again, Kevin Plawecki, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yellow Horse on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there.
He's safe. He's out.
Chance here, and stepping in, Kermit Yellow Horse. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they pull even. It's 6-6 now.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind.
3.
Stepping into the box, George Springer, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead and run at third, 2 men out. Now the 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Yellow Horse is there, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Now at the plate, Kermit's Yellow Horse. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Comes set, the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Davis has got it. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We're still tied 6-6.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for New York. The batter, the catcher, Tom.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Yellow Horse on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. This game remains tied at 6. So digging in with a chance to win it here. Kermit's Yellow Horse as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Oh, this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And it took 14 innings, but they're going to walk off a winner.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. Arizona put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Archie Bradley gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.